Morning lads, how are you getting on? 5 years from now, where will you be? That's what we're going to chat about in the video this morning. So happy Monday, I hope you're up and at it, I hope you had a good weekend. Exciting with the GAA, Dublin finally beaten. I think everybody outside of Dublin is delighted with that. Kind of opens up the championship. Gives Mayo hope. Great performance, great second half performance. Gives us hope here in Kildare as well, for going forward to next year into the Leinster Championship. But yeah, did you watch it? Let me know what you thought. Are you still out celebrating? Hopefully not. Are you ready for your Monday? 5 years from now, where would you be with your health and fitness? It's episode 37 of Win the Morning TV, and that's what I'm going to chat about this morning. We're going to go a little bit deeper here on this, so hear me out. If you're watching live, let me know, throw a comment in. If you're watching back on replay, hashtag replay. Okay, so let's jump in. So 5 years from now, where will you be with your health and fitness? Okay, when you think about that, when we think into the future, no matter what it is, not necessarily just health and fitness, it can be scary to think of where we're going to be. Maybe reflecting on the last 5 years might give you an insight to where you're going to be in the next 5 years, but it's either going to be a scary thing or it's going to be an exciting thing to look into the future and look 5 years down the line. And 5 years might seem like a long time, but as you get older, as you know, that time flies by. Especially if you're busy in work, you have kids, all those kind of things, it just flies by. You're looking forward to the next thing and the next thing. So, are you going to be excited about where you're going with your health and fitness in the next 5 years, or are you going to be scared? That will probably depend on where you are now with your health and fitness. So, are you happy with the body that you have? Are you proud of the body that you have? Do you have the confidence to take off your top at the pool and not be embarrassed by your body? Do you feel your health markers are in a good place? All those health markers that your doctor will give you feedback on. Are you happy with your current weight? Are you happy with your ability to go out for a walk, go out for a jog, run, whatever it is, cycle, swim without being out of breath? Are you happy with where your strength is at the moment? Are you happy with how much of a role model you are in your family, to your kids, around health and fitness? Are you happy with that at the moment? So if we're thinking about 5 years down the line, we need to kind of think about where we are now. What I want you to be is excited about the next 5 years, and excited where you can bring your health and fitness and how that can give you a platform or a foundation to build the rest of your life off. So in 5 years from now, if you start looking after yourself, and very simply, if you just follow the physical activity guidelines set out in Ireland, following 30 minutes of moderate to vigorous physical activity 5 times a week. So that's 2.5 hours of exercise or physical activity over the week. Okay, we can all fit that in. Okay, if you say you can't, you're just not prioritizing your time. It's a bit of a cop-out. So no matter how busy you are in work, no matter how busy you are with kids, other commitments, could be coaching different GA teams, whatever it is, everybody has 2.5 hours across the whole week to be able to fit in time for your own physical activity, to look after your own health and your own well-being. So if we're thinking about that, and if you just do moderate to vigorous activity, that could be going for a walk, doing the walk as fast as you can, and maybe over time bringing that to a jog. That could be your moderate to physical activity or moderate to vigorous activity. But what we do with Real Man Coaching, and what I would be advising you to do to get the most out of it, if you were just even following those guidelines 2.5 hours a week, would be 3 strength training sessions or resistance training sessions. This could be body weight, it could be with a kettlebell or a dumbbell at home, for 3 sessions for 30 minutes. That's how you break up this 30 minutes across the week. 3 half hours of strength training, and then 2 half hours of aerobic fitness. So that's where you're going out doing your traditional kind of cardiovascular work, your walk, your run, your cycle, your jog at a low, steady state. And that's it. That's how simple it is. If you do that, if you follow those guidelines over the next 5 years, not even the next 5 years, if you follow that over the next 6 months, you're going to improve your health, your fitness, your body composition, the amount of fat that you're storing around your stomach or around your belly. And then on top of that, if you add in a simple nutrition strategy that works in real life, like what we do in Real Man Coaching, we give the lads simple, easy to follow strategies that they can implement into their own busy lives. It's not restrictive practice. It's not do this or follow this exact diet or you're off the plan. It's not that. It's real strategic nutrition strategies that are going to bring the lads from where they currently are step by step towards a better place of being leaner, being fitter, being healthier, and having a body that they're proud of. So when you're thinking about the next 5 years, if you just follow those 2.5 hours of moderate to vigorous activity, you will be in a much better place. Where would you be in 5 years? You'd have much more energy to go about your day, to go about your work, much more energy for your kids. You'd have a body to be proud of. You'd be stronger. You'd be able to do more work. You'd be, instead of thinking and being frustrated about by the food that you're eating, you have an everyday nutrition strategy that you can use, that you don't have to spend hours thinking about, that you don't have to track loads of calories. It's just something that you have now ingrained as a habit and as a routine. You would be mentally, you'd be in a much better place. You'd be less frustrated. You'd have that kind of clearer mind, and you'd be really happy with where you are in terms of your health and fitness. So that would be my challenge to you for the next 5 years. If you're somebody that's not currently happy with your health and fitness, and start implementing these strategies today. So start on a Monday. Monday's a great time. Start on a Monday. And where would you be in 5 years? Where would you be in 2 months? Where would you be in 6 months? Where would you be in a year? You'd be in a much better place. Don't overcomplicate it. 2.5 hours per week is perfect for getting you started. And then as you get more confident and you want to hit some performance markers, then you can start setting more goals around that. You can start being a little bit more tailored with your training and have more of a structure to your training and your nutrition that brings you to a specific peak or a specific goal. But if you just follow that 2.5 hours of moderate to vigorous activity, you are going to be in a much better place. So 5 years from now, are you going to be excited or are you going to be scared about where your health and fitness is? Okay, I want to leave you with that thought. So just peer into the future. I want every man to be excited about where they're going with their health and fitness, to have a body that they're proud of, to be chasing performance goals, whether it's getting a faster 5K, lifting more weights on the bar, or being able to swim more, being able to cycle for longer without getting fatigued, and most of all, just to be able to function day to day with more energy, with an enthusiasm for life. Okay, I'm going to leave you with that this morning. If you got something from this, throw a comment in, like the video, hashtag replay if you're watching back. Okay, that was episode 37. Have a good day, everybody. Chat to you during the week, lads.